So welcome back to Mathematics is Fun class. So in the last class we talked about conversion of number base. So today we are going to talk about addition and subtraction of number base. Please look at the board very well. We have just 3 examples on the board. So we have 2 of addition and then 1 of subtraction. Please listen to this one more time. Anytime you are working under number base, please pay attention. You can never get a number equivalent to the base or greater than the base in your answer. I take it again. When you are working under number base, you can never get a number equivalent to the base or greater than the base. Now, for example, if you are working on base 7, you can never see 7 in your final answer or a number greater than 7. Are you paying attention? So let's quickly start now. Now we have 136 base 7 plus 425 base 7 plus 243 base 7. So what do you do now? You had everything. Now we have 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3, 14. So 14 is greater than the base. So what do? You divide it by the base. 14 divided by 7. The moment you get a number equivalent to the base or greater than the base, then you divide it by the base. Then we have 14 divided by 7. That is 2, remainder 0. Are we together? So you write your remainder. You keep these 2. Are you following? Then you have 3 plus 2, 5 plus 4, 9 plus these 2. That is 11. So you divide it by the base because 11 is greater than the base. So you have 11 divided by 7. What is that? 1 remainder 4. 1 remainder 4. Are we together? So you write your remainder. You keep this 1. Then we proceed. We have 1 plus 4, 5 plus 2, 7 plus 1, 8. 8 is greater than the base. So what do? Divide it by the base. 8 divided by 7 equals 1, remainder 1. So you write your remainder. Then this one that remains, then you put it here because there's nothing to add again. Base what? Base 7. So you can see that in our final answer, there is nothing greater than 7 or equivalent to 7 there. So please take note of that. Then please permit me to quickly clean this. Now look at this example 2 under this issue. You know, you hear some students saying 1 plus 1 under number base or under base 2 is 10. Some of them don't know how they got the 10. Please listen. If you say 1 plus 1 is 10 and you stick that one into your memory without knowing the rudiment of how they get that 10, by the time you are working under other bases, you will be confused. So I'm going to show you the root of that particular statement. Now let's start. We have 1 plus 1, 2. Then that one is equivalent to the base. So what do? The moment you get your 2, the 2 is equivalent to the base, divide it by the base, which is 2. Then you have what? 1 remainder 0. That's how they got that 10. That's why you hear some students say 1 plus 1 under number base is 10. That's how they got it. Do you understand? So you write your remainder 0. You keep this 1. Then we have 1 plus 0 plus 0. That is 1 plus this 1, 2. So it is equivalent to the base. You divide it by 2 again. You have 1 remainder 0. Are we there? So you write your remainder. You keep your 1. Then we have 1 plus 1 plus 1. That is 3. So it's greater than the base. Divided by the base. 3 divided by 2. We have 1 remainder 1. Write your remainder. Keep this 1. Then we have 0 plus 1 plus 1. That is 2. Is equivalent to the base. Divided by the base. We have 1 remainder 0. So you write your remainder. Keep this 1. Then 1 plus 1, 2 plus this 1, 3. And paying attention is greater than the base. Then we have 3 divided by 2. What's that? 1 remainder 1. So write your remainder first. Because there's nothing to add anymore. Then this one that remains, put it here. So this is base 2. And that is our final answer. Now the last question under this is this. Please pay attention. Very well. Pay attention. This is subtraction. Now listen and listen keenly. Now, when you are borrowing under number base, the number you are borrowing will turn to the base. Take note. We have 4 minus 5. We don't get negative under number base. So what do? You borrow one from this place. The moment you borrow one from this place, that one will turn to the base, which is 6. You know, we are working on base 6. If I was maybe we are working on base 5. So the moment you borrow one, it will turn to 5. So we have borrowed something here. So this place remains 1 because we have borrowed 1 here. Then it must turn to the base you are working on. Then we have 6 plus 4, 10. Minus 5, 5, because that number is not up to the base or greater than the base. So we can write it. So once it is equivalent to the base, then we divide it by the base. Now 1 minus 3, it is minus 2, so we cannot get minus, cannot get negative on the number base. What do? You borrow 1 here. The moment you borrow 1 here, it turns to the base, which is 6. Then this place has turned to 2. Then 6 plus 1, 7. Then minus 3. What is that? 4. Are we together? Then this is 2 minus 1, 1. Look at our final answer very well. There's not equivalent to the base or greater than the base. So that is all about addition and subtraction of number base. And this is where we are going to stop for now. And then when next God give us the grace to talk about number base, we will talk about multiplication and division of number base, and we treat some special cases under number base. So I say bye for now. God bless.